just hiding his gun.
Banjo, banjo.
His cap's made of leather, even in hot weather.
Banjo, banjo.
You can try to talk, but he don't give a pluck.
Banjo, banjo.
Let's talk about food. Service. I got nothing else to say except I've got so much to say about the food service industry.
Are you kidding me? This is third world.
I work food service. And anyone who says it is easy has never done it before. It's a fucking brutal profession. The workload, the hours, all the shit you have to deal with in a single day. And you still gotta smile and act as if nothing is affecting you. Outside, all you see are the smiley waiters, the nice clean carpet that your fucking kid is gonna spill his Cheerios on in the next 5 minutes. The pretty napkins, the pictures of all the shit you're gonna be eating. All the stuff you wanna see. But all the shit that we go through to do all of that for you, you will never know about that. Because you're just here to get your fucking food. Well, eat out at your own risk, people, because stuff does happen to your food that will make you never want to eat out again. The plate of french fries you ordered, yeah, someone just dropped those on the floor just now, but they take too much time to cook, and you were bitching at the waitress earlier that they didn't come soon enough, so we served them anyway. And do you think we wiped that pan clean before we cooked your veggie platter, Miss Vegan? Hell no, we gotta get this food out, health nut! Oh, and do you think anyone checks to see if we washed our hands in the bathroom? No, everyone's too focused on the food to worry about trivial shit like that. Now, here's your sandwich with a little garnish of scrotum skin. Enjoy that, sir, and have a good evening. For all of you other food service professionals out there, I'm sure we can all agree that we are all looking for something that understands our shit. But all we got is Bob's Burgers. Yes, Bob's Burgers is the show to watch for the food service professional. But it's not just about all the shit that goes down in the restaurant business. It's about this family called the Belchers.
You're my children, and I love you, but you're all terrible at what you do here. And I feel like I should tell you, I'd fire all of you if I could.
Bob.
Sure. No, if I did that throughout the entire review, I'd pop a fucking lung. The Belchers are a quirky family. Big surprise. They own a burger place that doesn't have the best business but still manages to survive. They go through restaurant issues such as health inspection scares, food critics, and food truck ventures, as well as family issues such as teen romance, annoying in-laws, mother-daughter bonding, all the family sitcom-related shit. That's pretty much what Bob's Burgers is. Just your typical quirky little show with quirky characters with bouts of the family restaurant business thrown in. Now, does it make it even weirder to say that for one straight month last year, I was absolutely hooked on Bob's Burgers? Yeah. Shut up. I watched every single episode there was to watch at the time. In a strange way, I started to become really interested to see what was going to happen to this family. I wanted them to do well with their stupid burger place. I wanted Tina's social life to improve. I wanted Gene to pursue his damn music. I was really fucking invested in this. What probably helped was that this show was created by Lauren Bouchard, whose credits include Home Movies and Lucy, the Daughter of the Devil. Now, I fucking love Home Movies. Home Movies is one of my most favorite Adult Swim shows of all time. It's probably the fucking reason why I even got into Adult Swim in the first place.
Brendan, are you all right?
Mom, can we move the flowers and have an actual conversation where we make eye contact?
No, I like the flowers on the table. When I was growing up, my mother would never let us have flowers on the table. She said they were dirty, carried disease.
Mom, there's ants on the table.
Oh my God, it's these filthy flowers.
I know they don't have sleeves. Deal with it. Lucy, the Daughter of the Devil was definitely a more dark and grisly approach. But there were only 11 episodes, so there wasn't even much time to get invested.
SFG?
What's that?
Son of God.
Yeah, SFG. So, how's it going with the Antichrist Project?
SFG, I'm an acronym guy.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes you're thinking it's going to make the conversation shorter, but really it makes it longer because you have to tell me what it means.
Right. But it's funner to say letters.
Yes, it is fun for you.
Both home movies and Lucy, the Daughter of the Devil reflect a lot of Lauren Bouchard's style. Heavy dialogue and a lot of improvised conversations. And that's what made them so damn good. Now we got Bob's Burgers. That kind of plays off Lauren Bouchard's style of dialogue that often goes nowhere but has some humorous quality to it. This is definitely a much more family-friendly take, though.
I'm just saying, it's easy to remember. Our anniversary, it's September 3rd. 9-3. 9 is divisible by 3.
What? That's not... But a lot of numbers are divisible by 3.
Don't argue with me.
All right, you're right. 9 is divisible by 3, and now I'll remember.
H. John fucking Benjamin. I'd recognize that signature monotone anywhere. Most of you probably recognize him as Archer.
Lana. 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 Lana!
What?
But the first thing that comes to my mind is Coach McGurk, an alcoholic soccer coach who has a strange sense of wisdom about him.
Wait, he took you to a minimum security prison.
Right.
Well, that's not scary at all. Those places are, like, nice.
It was really nice. It was fun.
I know, they're like condos. Those places are better than where I live, Brendan.
Yeah.
White-collar prison is better than where I live. That's one of the saddest things I've ever heard. We all live in our own prisons, Brendan.
In this one, he's playing a dad. Just some typical family man who's trying to make a living selling his burgers.
I'd like to recommend the burger of the day, the If Looks Could Kale burger. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not laughing. I don't think you got it.
The other main voice actors, who the hell are they? Oh, wait a minute. Eugene Merman, yeah, he was some doctor guy in the Aqua Teens.
It's not an ingrown hair.
Oh, no. It's irregular, which means some sort of sun damage, probably.
Really?
Now he plays a kid who's very interested in sound effects, farts, and just making a lot of noise.
My grandparents are staying with us, and they were both alive during Prohibition. So, this is what it sounds like when they have sex in the room next to mine.
Ow! 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 Ow!
What?
Ow!
Principal's office, now!
All right, then.
And Kristen Shaw. Oh yeah, she was that orange or tangerine or whatever from the Aqua Teens with a drug problem.
We used to go out and we would pick a runaway up or a stranger or even a hobo and just have crazy debauched sex all night long.
And some secretary girl from Dinner for Schmucks.
It smells like cabbage on this floor.
That's the smell of dead dreams.
I go to the clubs at night and people are like, hey, who's wearing the coleslaw?
Now she's a little shrewdy pie who refuses to take off her bunny ears. Nice role for her for a change.
You want to talk to your daddy?
No, I want to talk to you. You've been selected as the subject of my important person school essay.
Shut up.
Oh, don't tell me to shut up!
That leaves Dan Mintz and John Roberts. I don't know who the fuck they are, but let's see. Dan Mintz plays a girl named Tina, and John Roberts plays Bob's wife, Linda.
Tina, sweetie, come here.
Yeah?
Listen, baby, we'd like you to have an extra special 13th birthday party.
I'd like it to be a boy-girl party.
Mm-hmm.
With mingling. I want to close the restaurant and invite my whole class over.
No.
And they didn't even attempt to pitch their voices higher? What the fuck? How is this supposed to sound natural? Ironically, These women characters played by males are the ones I enjoy the most. Dan Mintz. This guy's a riot as Tina. This frumpy teenage girl who has an affinity for horses and butts. You would never think a guy could play a role like this, but it really fucking works.
I'm sick of acting like a dumb, helpless girl just so a hot boy who dances his feelings will notice me. That's not who I am. I'm a smart, strong, sensual woman.
Oh, God.
Same goes for John Roberts, aka Linda Belcher. And Linda is frickin' hilarious. This lady knows how to cut loose despite the fact that owning a restaurant can suck the very life out of you. In fact, she is so into having fun that she sometimes comes across as annoying. Especially to her husband, Bobby.
G!
Okay.
E-N-E, Gene!
Oh, my God, Len.
Oh, I gotta be going.
Look, Gene, I can do a herky!
Ow!
Sorry.
So, that's the Belchers. And they run a burger place. Yeah, that's probably why they have no business.
How we doing today?
Let's be honest here. In real life, this place would have closed down already. Because a restaurant cannot survive with having only 2 regulars, a morgue owner and a repairman. This situation kind of makes you feel sorry for Bob, who's a pretty damn good chef, but his family's so fucked up that there's no way in hell that he'll be able to share his burgers with a larger audience. Expanding? Burger chain? Forget it. Yeah, as much as I'd really like to see the Belchers succeed, I don't see that happening. So all we got is their incredibly wacky personalities to engage us throughout the show. Now, I'm usually not a big fan of wacky, but in Bob's Burgers, I'm actually okay with it. Probably the reason it succeeds at this is because for a wacky show, these characters are actually quite complex. Bob, for example, other than just being a dad and a chef, he's also an unfunny food enthusiast who's prone to fits of jealousy and obsession. Linda's the goofy one. Lover of romantic and precious things, tends to be unrealistic and extreme, but she's definitely the pillar of this family. Reason? She loves this guy. And she loves these kids. Tina is... Tina is Tina. She's your typical awkward teenage girl, but at the same time, she's pretty fucking badass. She's the brains of this family. She fights her own battles. She uncovers the truths. She may not be that pretty, but she's got a lot of power behind her.
Your ass is grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
Leave me alone!
Some even go as far to say that Tina is the ultimate feminist character.
Tina has a vivid sexual imagination. She's keenly aware of her own desires, and she sets boundaries as well. She writes erotic friend fiction, gets really awkward around her crush, and has wet dreams about zombies. She's just like us, you guys.
Okay. If you need some teenage girl voiced by a guy to empower you, be my guest. I'm pretty much blinded by her perkiness, though. Gene is gross, annoying, and fat, but his musical prowess is frickin' amazing. Louise, she's fucking insane. Evil-minded, stubborn. Why the fuck hasn't she been sent to juvie yet? But take away her bunny ears and she is a scared little bunny rabbit. And another character who is not one of the main ones but deserves to be pointed out.
Guess who's on new meds?
What can I say about Aunt Gayle? Aunt Gayle lives in her own world. She will leave you in awe of how fucked up she is. And you will shit your pants with laughter at some of the things she says.
You're gonna meet someone who's right for you. I mean, the internet is vast.
It's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. May I fart? I have to fart, but we're huddled, so...
I'd rather you didn't. Oh, there you go. You just did.
The other characters I'm not really going to talk about because they don't really matter. For some reason, this show finds it necessary to introduce us to every single fucking person who associates with the Belcher family. Though I like some of these characters, most of them I don't really give a shit about. Hate him, hate them, hate her. He's okay. He was pretty fucking awesome. I don't even remember who that guy is.
Are you saying Top Chef?
I think he said Topsy.
No, I didn't. Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, that guy. There's so fucking many of these people! However, it's impressive that they got so many iconic people to play these roles. Kevin Kline, Laura and Sarah Silverman, Bill Hader, Ken Jeong, Aziz Ansari, Jenny Slate. Zach Galifianakis had 2 cameos in this? Holy shit! But I still like our main characters the best. They're the most complex, and they're the reason the show captivated me in the first place. But there's one huge fucking problem.
Hey, wow, baby, stop eating sharp squid bait! Squat!
Ah!
Squat! To you, Andy. Back to you. Squat! It's my daddy!
Notice me!
Squat!
It never shuts the fuck up. That's probably Bob's Burgers' biggest weakness. The writers somehow believe that there has to be constant dialogue every single fucking second.
Am I going crazy?
I need a baby!
Huh?
She's a hottie potty, baby.
Ah!
Oh my god! The only thing that provides some relief from all this is Tina's voice. It's the closest thing you'll get to quiet in this entire show. For that reason, after watching 3 episodes, I am so fucking tired. I used to be able to watch like 10 episodes at a time, but I can't anymore. Now after only 3, I have to stop. Or sometimes I can't even sit through 1.
Bat mitzvah, baby! Having a giddy ass!
Now can I get circumcised?
You're wedgie and I'm not gonna pick it at my own party! No! How dare you!
Oh, look at me! The headsets are coming off for the ear.
Silence. Though there's constant dialogue in the show, that doesn't necessarily mean that the dialogue isn't good. This show actually has many good lines.
That smells exotic, like ranch dressing.
What up, my knitter?
This is me now!
You smell like ointment and pee.
You smell like ointment and pee!
You smell like ointment and pee.
We can sneak off and hit the slopes. My slopes.
And some of the conversations between Bob and Linda are done excellently.
And Linda, I'm sorry I called you Nagatha Christie. Naggity Ann? Secretary of Nagriculture?
Now that one's funny. That one's funny. I like that.
But other than that, it can sometimes feel as if they're just constantly stating the obvious and trying to fill up time with words. Even Archer made fun of this.
Sorry, guys. We're, closed. Yeah. Thanks for getting the sign for me because we are closed. Especially now that the door's locked. And you're not really supposed to be back here, even if you have a, I was gonna say hairnet.
Bob?
As for the plot lines of this show, my feelings are... Some of them are really, really good, and others are not so great. One of my all-time favorite episodes was when Bob got stuck in the walls of his own house. That idea was just brilliant.
Whose room am I behind?
Mine?
Hi, Tina.
Are you in the wall or in my horse poster? Please say horse poster.
I'm a horse.
On the other hand, you got a talking toilet that may have artificial intelligence.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Botany.
Botany who?
Botany good toilets lately?
I get it!
Other episodes start off great and don't end very well, as if the writers can't figure out how to end them. Part of the reason is because they're just talking too damn much. Hello, just stick to the damn story. Now for the jokes. Now, this show can make you really fucking laugh. Sometimes they really nail it, like the Secretary of Nagriculture thing. And oftentimes, they do it so well that I like the little jokes more than the actual episode.
Welcome to my menstruant.
I thought we decided on period piece.
Hope you brought your appetite and your hot flashes.
And they can get the timings down pretty well too.
Come on, Linda, the leak is contained.
Bobby!
What? You barely noticed those.
I'm okay.
And their reactions are priceless. Especially Linda. Her voice was built for that shit.
Oh my god, Lynn, these people are swingers.
What? what? Like dances?
No.
Like golfers?
No.
Yeah.
One thing that really impresses me about this show is that this show has some pretty good signature catchphrases. And that's pretty hard to do.
Alright!
Alright!
Filth! Oh, my face!
Yes, I can!
I'm okay.
Oh, hey, Marshmallow.
But one area this show really excels in is music. Oftentimes, TV shows just throw in musical numbers because they're cute, entertaining, and fill up time, I guess. But in this show, music actually does have a place because Gene is a budding musician.
I want some burgers and fries. I want some burgers and fries. Well, there's some right here.
Don't you tell me no lies.
You don't want that to get stuck in your head, but it does.
I'm not afraid of ghosts. I'm not afraid of sharks. I'm not afraid of cancer. I'm just afraid of snakes. They really creep me out. Where are their arms and legs?
And Electric Love was just incredible.
Electric
Even the tunes that Gene doesn't come up with aren't bad.
Tomatoes and sweet peas and green beans. It's a dream come true.
I wanna take a stupid neck and wring it.
That's what I wanna do too, but with him.
The only thing greener than these plants is my thumb.
How did we ever get stuck with these bums? The restaurant's now a crappy
I think I found my happy place.
All I can say is, this show is definitely for today's generation. It's relevant, it's clever, and it makes you feel good about yourself. And that's probably why it's so damn successful. You don't want to smile and laugh at it, but you just can't fucking help yourself. The characters take everything lightly, so you do as well. That's how powerful it is. So blood all over Linda's face suddenly becomes the most surreally funny thing.
Kids, come look at my bloody face!
I like this show. I do. But it annoys the fuck out of me. This show does a lot of things well enough that I can respect it. Again, the main cast is simply stunning. These characters share such a strong familial bond because the parents are so devoted to their kids. They're not perfect, but at least they really, really try to keep the family and the restaurant together. The show also reaffirms the message that we're all fucked up and it's okay. Somehow we can all coexist without killing each other as long as we all keep a good attitude and take things lightly. But the excessiveness of this show can get very overwhelming. Talking too much, having too many characters, even Family Guy isn't this complicated. Did I just up Family Guy? But fucking complicated or not, what matters is that Bob's Burgers is funny. It's far from perfect, but it's perfect for our crazy fucking generation. So if you've got a short attention span and just want to watch something that will make you laugh your ass off and feel good about your own damn self, then this is the show for you. Bob's Burgers. Serving up gourmet burgers and feel-good entertainment since 2011. And still going strong. I'm your ACC. 3 years doing this because there's really nothing else to do. Ask any critic, they'll tell you the exact same thing.
How's your penis?
It's okay.
Mine's a nightmare if anyone's wondering.